laying in bed lazy, I think I'm gonna put a roll pan on Shaniqua. Yep. Okay, underneath, when you take the rear tailgate off of the truck on the Chevy C10, what you want to do is you're going to have to remove the bumper, of course. That's already done that. Then you're going to have to come under here and remove the bumper mounts for the support on the frame. So you're going to take this nut right here, which I believe is I don't know if it's 3/4, but it's going to get some water. Yeah, a 3/4 inch nut on both sides. So you want to take this nut off right here and this nut off right here on the both sides. And what you're going to take off is this bumper bracket that sticks out. This is the last one that hooks to the bumper. So when you pull that off the back of the C10, that'll give you all the clearance you need to install your roll pan. So let me remove these two bolts really quick. Okay, now once those bumper brackets are out of the way, you see there's no more from the frame right here. There's no more nothing in the way. You got your tailgate wires and your plug wires for your trunk. Now you want to take your roll pan and let me set up for that and show you. It's kind of hard one hand, but you want to get this roll pan set up to where the body line matches the body line of the roll pan, and then you want to take it right to the wall of the truck. So you want to match it right here where this body line forms around this curve, and then you want to match it to the wall of the truck. And I usually scribe a hole right there where the mark is, just to get it close, because it's an oversized hole. Then once I get it there, I pre-drill me a hole. Once I pre-drill a hole, I got one side set, then I can get the other side set. I can work this side down, snug it down, get the other side set. So I'm gonna do that really quick and show you. You know, one-handed is kind of hard to hold everything, but I'm gonna do that real quick and be right back with you and then show you how I line it up. Line this roll pan up on the Chevy C10. Okay. Once I got my line scribed right here, I got a little mark right there. That's going to give me roughly in the area of lining it up. Then I'm going to take one of the mounting screws that comes with the kit, and I'm going to set it on my drill bits, and I'm going to go like maybe 2 sizes down. So if I measure this here, that's a little bigger, that's a little bigger, that's a little bigger. This one right here will probably be great. The 964 is probably what I want to run. So I'm going to run this 964 because I like to measure mine like this to get the right pilot hole. I like to go like 75% of the total width of the screw, if you can kind of see that. So this is 9/64. It's like the, you know, about 3/4 of the width of the diameter of the screw, if you can see. So that's what I like to do. So I'm gonna use this 9/64 screw bit with these screws that came with the kit to mount that. So let me get my pilot hole ready, and I'll put you on this other side over here. Also, real quick tip, these Hercules bits from Harbor Freight, the bomb. I bought a set of Milwaukee, because I have all my tools in Milwaukee. But if you can't get to Milwaukee or get to somewhere that got Milwaukee, if you can get to a Harbor Freight and get you this set right here of the 15-piece hex titanium drill set from the Hercules brand, the other ones are okay. You just got to drill and cut short, you know, cut slow with those. With these right here, you can cut fast. They don't walk around on you or nothing. I like these too, so I like these just as much as I like my Milwaukee brand, but y'all don't tell Milwaukee, okay? Y'all keep it quiet. Shh. Let me get mounted up onto the next side. Oh, and quick tip, before you try to mount the pan to it, always pre-drill this screw in so it's easy to mount, so you're not sitting there fighting it, trying to get it to mount in there. So that's just a quick tip, all right? let me get this screw set, and then we'll set the pan and go from there. Okay, once you got that pilot side in, I just let it rock there and hang for a second. I'm gonna come on this other side over here, and I'm gonna get this thing up into place where I want it at here. Line everything up. And once I line everything up, I'm gonna score right there in that hole. All right. Wash, rinse, repeat, baby. We wash, rinse, repeat it over here. We got some alignment to do right here. We're a little bit proud out here, but that's okay. We got it up flat against this side. This side down here is still loose. Okay, so this side down here is still loose, but it still adjusts smooth. So it's smooth to that transition. I don't know if you can see that. So we'll go ahead and lock this one here down all the way. Just enough to get it down there. Now, with this side here, we'll do some, working it in on that bottom side, and we'll get this top ones in here, and we'll bend the panel how we want it. And our tag light wires are, hard for me to grab them, y'all. They're right here off of the tag light. So now what we want to do is kind of level, make sure this is level even across the backside. You can do that two ways. You can measure, if your bed is decent, you can measure from this point to this point, this point to this point, and this point to this point. Whichever point, as long as they're a constant reference, either be the top or this or the bottom or this, doesn't matter. As long as you measure that, you can find out what reference point you could be at. So I'm going to kind of do both, but what I mainly want to do is in the middle before I drill these anchor screws is find out exactly what my distance is here, so I can even it up here. This bed ain't beat up so bad. It's a little old and rusty because it's been sitting outside, but it's not beat up that bad to where I can't get an even measurement. It ain't like somebody dropped a big Chevy 350 small block or big block in here and dented it, and if it was like that, then I would suggest you use a level. But otherwise, you can do it that way. So let's continue that. Let me measure that real quick. All right, so what I want to do is I want to take that measurement from there to there. So it looks like I'm about, I don't know what y'all say, 1 3/4 roughly. I want to come down here and do the same thing. Roughly about 1 3/4 there as well. Just a little bit high so I can loosen this and drop it just a hair. Or I can raise that side up. Being where this line is, they're off 1/8 of an inch, so me being a perfectionist, I want to get it right. So where that nut is at right there, I can't get to it, so this is up a little high. I want to drop this down some. So I'll loosen this and drop this down. And I'll get this level. So in the middle, so we pretty much got it the same, 1 3/8 for non-believers, 1 3/8 here, 1 3/8 here, and same down here, 1 3/8. So now, went ahead and pre-drilled all the holes once I got the center level. Now I can go ahead and screw all those in. Okay, now that all of them are in, we're gonna slide this old rusty dusty tailgate back on. I'm gonna get a new one because this one's beat up pretty bad. It's got rust holes, but we're gonna get a new tailgate. But now that's back on, let's just get the old rusty dusty tailgate on it before it goes over to the body shop to fix all the rust holes, and all these pinholes everywhere up in there. Okay, tailgate's back on. If y'all want to know how to put it on, there's plenty of Chevy videos out there to show how pain in the ass it is to put this on. So let's close it. Oh, it's a real one, so it's heavy, y'all. There we go. All right. Assistant light here. And it's on now. We do some more lining up and adjusting the tail at the bottom. And that's quick and easy. Spray it white real quick, y'all. But yeah, it looks freaking great. It looks freaking great. I like it a lot. A lot of China. Yeah. Yep, sir. Roll pan action, baby.